Signed column now contains the final PDF. Status is updated to signed. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to look at how you can send rental agreements for signatures directly inside Monday.com using GetSign. If you manage tenants, properties, or leases, you know the paperwork can be overwhelming. That's where GetSign comes in, the only document signing and generation app built natively for Monday.com. GetSign gives you two major powers: document generation and eSignature. Traditionally, sending out leases involves printing, emailing, and scanning, and it's a mess. With GetSign eSignature, you collect landlord and tenant signatures digitally, automatically store signed copies in the Monday board, and send confirmation emails to both parties instantly. This makes property management easier, faster, and more professional. Here is our rental agreement board. Each row represents a tenant and the lease details. We track tenant name, property owner name, their email addresses, property type, lease start date, and lease end date. We also have a status column that includes sent for signature, failed, signed, viewed, and all other stages. Once it is signed, the signed file is stored in the signed document column and the sign link column as well. Now, let's upload the agreement and get it started. For David Wilson, the first row, I will use GetSign, already installed from the Monday.com marketplace. Once installed, you can upload a rental agreement document to get started. Click on Add New Template. You can either use documents from your template gallery or upload a new one. I've created a demo rental agreement document. Next, configure the signatures. First signature will be the tenant. You can verify the email addresses and assign the tenant's email to the tenant signature field. Then, drag and drop another signature for the landlord, assigning it to the property owner's email. Save the template and close the window. Now, let's configure the settings. Sign settings. This part is important. All settings are in the item's GetSign pane. Signature collection. Turn on Enable eSignature. Set signer roles. Tenant goes to tenant email and landlord goes to property owner email. In status mapping, choose your status column to track progress like sent, viewed, signed, or failed. If multiple signers are required, Sign Anywhere is automatically turned off to preserve signing order. Now, in GetSign Send, email delivery. This automates sending the document. Set a trigger status, for example, send for signature. Fill in the sender name and sender email. Write the subject and message that tenants and landlords will receive. Now, when you change an item's status to send for signature, GetSign sends the document, updates the status to sent, and both signers receive their email invites. In GetSign Share and Track, set the trigger status to signed, or whichever label you use after completion. Map the link column to sign link so the generated URL is saved back to the item. Then, send a document from the board. Return to your item, for example, David Wilson item. Change status to send for signature. GetSign emails the tenant and the landlord and updates the item to sent. Recipients will see a secure link. They open it, sign, and complete the document. Now you can verify the signatures and files. After both parties sign, check the item. The signed doc column now contains the final PDF. Status is updated to signed. The last step, bulk send to many tenants. Multi-select the item. Then, set status. GetSign processes each item in the background, updating statuses individually. You can filter your board by statuses not signed to see who still needs to sign. This way, you can automate rental agreement signing and verifying. Happy signing! Consider subscribing to the channel.